Where we at? Where we at? We live everywhere. We live everywhere. Let's go. We live everywhere. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Live on TikTok over here. Live everywhere else over here. All right. So if you see me looking back and forth, I'm answering multiple questions. Okay. All right. Actually, I need to move this over here. I need to move that over there. All right, man. As you guys get up in here, you say you can't hear? Yo, yo. Yo, yo. All right, there we go. 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 Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. As y'all get up in here, drop those questions in the chat. If you need help from me, you need that credit fix. Your credit starts with a 3, 4, 5, or 6. Y'all know what to do. Click that Service Plus button right there. Shoot me a DM me the word ready. It is Business Wednesday, so we will go over some business stuff. All right, went over some business stuff earlier today too. I got an appointment tomorrow. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I've been doing them probably 50, 60% of the consultations lately. So just depending on what time you booked your call, it'd probably be me. If not, it'd be Andrea. Yeah, she'll take care of you too. All right. Wherever you're watching now, you guys can drop your questions in the chat. I'm Lewis, owner of King Credit Services, top rated credit management company in San Diego. 11. Okay. Okay. Owner of King Credit Services, top rated credit management company in San Diego, top rated in California. We are also nationwide. This stuff behind me, guys, these are just client results. Sometimes clients send this stuff in, they screenshot stuff, but we don't use Credit Karma. But I just wanted to show, this for a quick example, man. Quick example. All right. This client right here, Queen B, what's up on YouTube? What's going on? This person right here. Okay. This person right here started February 5th, right? Now they're at a 588. So we pulled the report like March 8th or March 9th or something like that. So it was about a month. Man, they reached out talking about, oh man, what is that? A 62 point increase? Oh man, I thought I was going to be in the 600s by now. Credit been bad for 15 years. It's been 30 days. Okay. This credit sweep epidemic has ruined everything. All right. This credit sweep FTC report nonsense has ruined everything. All right. They got y'all thinking that credit sweeps are legal. Y'all committing fraud. Okay. And you can't sue. And you can't sue. And the accounts come back. All right. So, man, what we're doing is, you guys, we're finding actual inaccuracies. We're disputing those inaccuracies. The credit reporting agencies aren't updating accounts, telling us how they verified accounts, that type of stuff. We're suing on the back end. We're disputing and suing for you. We're educating you along the way, holding your hand through the process. All right, that's how we get down. If you want a free consult, yes, consultations are also free. If you need a free consult, click that Service Plus button right there. DM the word ready. All right, DM the word ready. Jonathan. Oh, wait, haven't got a contact or no contact from anyone. What? Bro, I sent that stuff myself. Hold on, bro. Something ain't right then. I did that last week. Last name Harris, right? Hold on, y'all. What's up with this? Yeah, I sent your file to the attorney myself, bro, because you were tagged. You were tagged no longer a client or ending relationship. Um, so that's why you weren't getting anything. So yeah, I had to retag you and get you right. But I sent you over to the attorney myself. So if the attorney didn't reach out to you, I'll reach out to you again. Mine went bad after a divorce, but up until then, everything was perfect. Yeah, that divorce, bro, that'll get you, man. That'll get you, bro. The divorce, especially if you got a bunch of joint accounts, you got, authorized users, you got a whole bunch of shit going on. Those divorces can definitely get you. All right. As you guys get in here, drop your credit questions in the chat, you guys. As you guys get in here, drop those questions in the chat. Preach, brother. Let's go. What do you ask for credit repair? What do you mean? What do we ask for? Personal information. Yeah. First name, last name, email, number, address, and last four of your social. That's all we need. All right. When you sign up, you add your ID, you add your proof of address. That's for the disputes. But yeah, that's all we need. It wouldn't let me join the group either. What group? What group? Will be a call or an email. Well, I'll text you first, then it'll be an email. I'll text you first, then it'll be an email. But if the attorney accepted your file, he'll call you too. He'll call you too. All right. I got 710 credit score, gang. Nice. These are all client results, bro. These aren't my scores. These are just client results. I was just showing people how some people are just never going to be happy. This guy signed up, last month, 30 days later, he got a 60-point increase. We don't use Credit Karma. All right. But if you're still using Credit Karma, it's free. You can do your thing. But yeah, we don't use Credit Karma. Blueberry. I don't know what that is, bro. Blueberry over there on TikTok. I mean, on YouTube. I don't know what that is, bro. The 17 a month one. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to join moneymoves.group. It's just a school community. So you just click and join it. When should you have? I don't know. I sent your file over last week. So you should have got a call from him if he accepted your file. If he didn't accept your file, he should have let me know. I don't know. We got like 150 people in the pipeline for suing. So I would have to look in there myself. Like I don't have a specific answer for you. That's why I said I'm not sure. Everything over 700 is good. The numbers don't matter. If everything over 700 is good, the numbers don't. You just contradicted yourself. Contradicted yourself. If the numbers don't matter, the 700 don't matter either. Okay. Yes, it's about the profile, right? So you can have a 700 get denied for everything, a 720 get denied for everything, a 750 get denied for everything. Happens all day, every day. If your profile ain't lit, you're not getting approved. All right. I'll be seeing people with one secure card and 8 authorized users. Their scores are 740, but they're like, I'm not getting approved for anything. It's because your profile is trash, right? Nothing wrong with authorized users, but you want to have your own accounts, your own primary accounts first. You want to use authorized users to enhance your score, right? Not build it up. It's a difference. Okay. What's the app for credit? You can use Experian. If you want to get your FICO score for just $1, DM me the word FICO. All right. You can click right here, DM me the word FICO. All right. If y'all need that credit looked at, y'all know what to do, man. Click that right there, DM the word ready, or hit that service plus button, schedule a free consultation. You guys, let's go. All right, let's go. Where we at? Drop those questions in the chat as you guys get in here, you guys. I'm gonna switch this background up in a little bit. What app you use instead of Credit Karma? Experian or My Score IQ. DM me the word FICO, you get the link. You get a 7-day trial for $1. All right, and My Score IQ shows your actual FICO score. Smart Credit don't, Identity IQ don't. Credit wise shows you TransUnion, this one FICO score. So you want to have your actual FICO scores. All right. You actually want to have your actual FICO scores. Yes, they're all your Vantage scores and FICO scores are all you know, based off of your profile, right? So your profile is what matters, but you still want to know your actual FICO scores because you don't want to go into okay into whatever situation not knowing what's going on, right? You don't want them telling you if you don't know your FICO scores, you know, they can tell you anything. They can tell you anything. I know that they'll show you what it actually is, right? They should, but you just want to know beforehand. Okay? You just want to know beforehand. What does the profile have? What does the profile have to have? A couple revolving accounts and a couple installment accounts. So, secured card, unsecured card, installment accounts, or anything with installment payments. So those are like loans. But yeah, if you need some easy accounts, DM me the word starter. It's a free Google Doc. Go get busy. All right. Or hit the link in my bio. It says starter accounts. All right. If y'all need assistance, man, click that Service Plus button right there. You guys schedule a free call. Got it to work. Just join. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, there's 8 more spots. If you want me to do a credit analysis for you in the group, in moneymoves.group, it's only 8 spots left. 8 spots left. I did 2 already. There's 8 spots left. All right. If you want me to do a free credit analysis for you. All right. I just posted it in the group today. Should I be looking at the TransUnion or Equifax? You need to look at both. I paid everything 2 weeks in advance. Why did my credit go down by 31? 2 weeks in advance of what date? Your payment date, your statement date, which date we talking about? Please explain credit profile more. Credit profile is just the categories that make up your actual credit score, right? Just the categories that make up your actual credit score. That's all it is. All right. Type of accounts you got, the age of the accounts, your utilization, your payment history. Like that's what makes up your profile. Okay. So let's say you got 3 credit cards and 2, you got an auto loan and a personal loan, right? You got 5 of your own accounts. Let's say your average credit age is 3 years, right? Your overall utilization's at 5%. So that profile is really good, right? That profile is solid, right? You'll be between a 700 and a 700, probably higher than that. You'll probably be between a 720 and a 730 with that profile. All right. You'll probably be between a 720 and a 750, actually. 720 between a 750 with that type of profile. Okay. So that's what I mean. The type of accounts you have, how old they are, the utilization, that type of stuff. Okay. That type of stuff. All right. Real easy. When you know better, you do better. Jason, what's up, bro? What's up, man? I have a 598 FICO score. Is that separate from credit score? Is that bad? So yeah, your FICO score, slacking a little bit, but you can definitely improve it. When it comes to your credit, man, we can always bounce back. So Jason, if you need a free consultation, bro, you want us to check out your credit, even if you don't, you sign up, great. If you don't, it is what it is. Okay. But everybody leaves learning something from the consultations, right? Some people sign up, they don't even need us. We'll tell you that too. All right. Schedule a free call. Let's get it. Should I dispute a 5-year-old collection? Yeah. If it's on your report, we got to get that off. And when I say dispute, I'm not talking about a validation letter, right? Or a 609 letter. Those don't really do nothing for you, right? People don't read the fucking FDCPA. All right. When you send a 609 or AKA a validation letter to a collection agency to satisfy that validation, all they got to send you is some statements or something weak, right? So you need to send a better way is to send a refuse to pay, send that certified mail. They're going to mess up somewhere, force a violation, and you sue. All right, we do all that stuff for you. If you want to learn how to do it yourself, DM me the word group. If you want us to do it for you, DM me the word ready. All right, is it better to pay off debt or not bother? Depends on what type of debt we're talking about. All right, best way to build credit, add a couple easy accounts. Right, it's going to depend on look at, when people ask me this, the answer is always it depends. We need more context. Okay, we need more context. If this is a blank profile, you ain't got no money for a secure card or nothing like that, then we got to get some easy starter accounts. All right, if you got a little money on, we get a secure card, maybe go get a pledge loan. So it's going to depend on what you're working with, what your profile looking like. If you got negatives on there, We're going to have to do all that, build that profile, and get the negative stuff off your report too, and educate you so you don't make these same mistakes again. So the answer is always, it depends. But if you guys need easy accounts, right, with no hard inquiries, we just want to build that profile quick, you can just DM me the word starter. Hit that Service Plus button right there. That Service Plus button right there. Click that and DM the word starter. All right, I'm gonna start doing rapid fire through these, man. I see a lot of questions that I'm not getting. I'm able to still wait. What? Lemma, you use Credit Karma to monitor your credit if you want to. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know why people come into people's lives and just assume random shit. It's weird. It's super weird. These are just client results. All right. If you were here from the beginning, you would have known that these are not, we don't use Credit Karma, right? But I was using this for an example. A client, Credit Karma is free, so they still have it on the side. They saw that their score went up. This client was only with us for about 30 days. His score went up about 62 points. And I was showing this because some clients are just never going to be happy. He hit us up, was like, I wanted to be in the 600s already. I said, bro, it's been 30 days. The credit been bad since 98. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. We need some time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why this background is up. Okay. Come on, man. Oh man, I paid it 2 weeks before the payment due date. Okay, so you need to find your statement date, bro. Your payment date is just when your payment is due, your minimum payment or whatever payment you got set up. Your statement date is when the balance actually reports to the credit reporting agencies. All right. Let's go. Tap that screen, share, repost, wherever you're watching at. TikTok over here. Everywhere else is over here. You guys, wherever you're watching at, drop those questions in the chat. Cheeto, what's up, man? If I have delinquency reported, can they be fixed in the future? 100%. That's what we do. Ashley, what's up? I have no credit cards on my credit, but I have collections I'm working on when my score go up. So you need to do both, right? You got to add some positive accounts to your profile, and we got to get that collection off too. Okay. Oh man. Look at, then hold on, a couple haters in here. Hold on. Look, and then when I respond like this, I look like the bad guy. Hold on. If we do something like this, right? When I show them that 800 plus FICO 8, then ain't no apology. Ain't no apology, no nothing. I don't get no benefits from that. People don't care about my credit. They care about what we can do for them. All right. So that's why you show results. That's why you show that's why you show different results, different graphics and stuff like that. Why just use your common sense? Let's use our common sense. Please. Please. Let's use our common sense. If I had a 588 Vantage 3.0 score, why the fuck would why would I post that? Hey man, oh my, woo, come on, man. What do some of y'all be thinking? We have to, that Abdullah Blingata, we got to develop a little bit. Let's develop a little bit. That don't make no damn sense. If you're not sure, why wouldn't you say, hey, whose score is that? What are we talking about? Like a normal person. Hey, look, I ain't gonna get no apology or nothing. Watch. It's crazy, bro. Let's go. Ready, Aaron, let's get it. DM the word ready. Click right there, DM the word ready. All right, let's go. This paid off all my credit cards. Should I carry a small balance, one of them, or all of them? You can carry like a little $5 balance, chef's kiss. A little $5 balance on there. Y'all wasting y'all time, pay y'all shit off. Bearwood. Never mind. I was going to respond to you, but never mind, bro. Bearwood. Actually, I will respond. He said, y'all wasting y'all time, pay y'all shit off. Paying off a charge off does nothing for you. Paying a collection does nothing for you. So when you give these people your money, then the account's still on your report. Then what you going to do? Bearwood. In 2001? Oh, shit. That's a child. Come on, bro. Best way to check your credit. Experian, pay the money to get all three. If you want to check your FICO scores for just $1, DM me the word FICO or hit the link in the bio. All right. Is Credit Karma reliable? If you're just checking it for the accounts and activity, you can do that. But I went over Vantage scores and all that stuff already. Vantage scores and FICO scores. So it's only about whichever credit score and scoring model that lender wants. 850 is the highest on a FICO 8. It's all about the the credit score and scoring model that lender wants, right? Not everybody looks at a FICO 8. Some might look at a FICO 2, 4, 5. Some might look at a FICO 8, 9, 10, 10T. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on which FICO score and scoring model that lender wants. So that's the correct. So when people say what's the right credit score, it's whatever the lender wants. That's the answer. Okay? It's whatever the lender wants. All right? Because if someone says just FICO score, that's wrong. Which FICO score? All right? So we got to get real specific on this. All right? Let's go. Let me put this shit back. Because when the haters comment, the views go up. When the haters comment, the views go up. So shit, let me put this back. Someone said, y'all waiting y'all time. You said you're off. Facts. You're dumb or stupid. It's obviously not a score. Facts. Come on, bro. What's the best use? We already answered that. Do lotto lenders, credit unions, pull Vantage? Auto lenders, no. Credit unions, no. They're going to use one of the FICO scores. Elmira, just a question, brother. No hard feelings. New to this junk. No, I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking to one of these fucking crazy haters in here, bro. Best platform to check your credit, Experian. Pay the money to get all three, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. If you want to check your FICO score for just $1, DM me the word FICO, hit the link in my bio. Terry Rogers, he said, ready. Let's go. Let's go. Click that little orange button right there, that Service Plus. Click that right there, DM the word ready. All right, let's go. Let's go. We're running through these now. I have a 602 credit, 602 CC, and 6 collections over to 777 Angel Lopez. No, you know the answer to that. You know the answer to that. Don't do that. Don't turn me to the villain. Okay? Hey, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay? Yeah, if your credit starts with a 3, 4, 5, or 6, we can assist. Click that Service Plus button right there, man. John, let's go. Need a charge off my account. Let's get it, Titan. Let's go. Schedule a free call. I work at a bank, and the amount of people with 400 credit is crazy and don't care to fix it. Facts. Facts, because they think it's so far gone that there's no hope, and, that's someone probably told them that, right? You'll be surprised how many ideas and, the way we think and stuff like that is just from one random person years ago saying something. You heard something subconscious, like it's crazy, right? So somebody probably said, told them, once you get a collection, your credit's going to be bad forever. So they just like, fuck it. I'm not even going to try. You know what I'm saying? So you just do sweeps. Jamie wins. We don't do sweeps, bro. Sweeps are illegal. Okay? Credit sweeps are fraud, you guys. Credit sweeps are fraud. All right? Credit sweeps are fraud. So your favorite guru doing credit sweeps, send them over to me. We can have a debate. We can have a debate. They don't get cooked. They don't get cooked, sizzled, and sauteed. Okay? Yeah, credit sweeps are fraud, man. Yeah, you're claiming identity theft on accounts that are yours. That's literally the definition of fraud. If they try to argue it, tell them to Google it. If they want to Google it, okay, ChatGPT. Okay? But what about a data breach? If you were actually affected from a data breach, you can check that. All right? You can actually check that. So that's completely different than a sweep, right? But we don't do data breaches, sweeps, none of that stuff. We dispute and we sue. So that's the best way to do it. I've done it every single way. Metro 2, fax, whatever you want to. We've done every single way, possible way to dispute. That's the best way to do it. Disputing and then suing on the back end. That's the best way to do it. It's not even close. It's not close. What about 700 on the dot? That's solid. Now it depends on your profile, though. All right, depends on your profile. So 700, you got a couple open accounts. Good average credit age, you good. All right. Does paying off $50K auto loan help your credit? Unfortunately, no, it doesn't help you because anytime we pay anytime we pay an installment account, any type of loan, mortgage loan, auto loan, our score actually drops because we're not getting the benefits of that account anymore. Okay, so let's say you had the account for 5 years, 12 payments, that's 60, right? 12 times 5, 60. So you just lost 60 on-time payments that you're not getting credit anymore for. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you kind of have to look at it. All right. All right, man. Let's go, y'all. We dropping questions up in here. Let's go. We try to help and teach them, but they don't listen to the advice. Facts. You just have to. Well, that's my So if y'all don't know, I was a teacher for 6 years, you guys. I taught kindergarten all the way up to adults. I taught high school math for 3 years. If someone's not ready to accept the information, if they're not in the right place, right headspace, it's going to bounce off them. It's going to go over their head anyway, right? So when they're ready to learn, they'll take the advice, right? And it's usually when they need something. Usually when they're desperate, then they be like, okay, I need to get my credit right. I'm trying to get a house and I'm trying to get a house next month. What the fuck you mean you trying to get a house next month? Hey, what do you mean you're trying to get a house next month? You got 57 repos. Next month ain't gonna cut it. It's not gonna work, bro. Bruv. No, bruv. Don't do that. And some people will lie to them. Some people will be like, oh yeah, bro, let's do this credit sweep and we're gonna get you right. Just scamming. All right, just scamming. How do you keep collection agency from taking you to court for bad debt they purchase? You have to attack the debt, bro. You have to send a refuse to pay. If they're sending you letters, right, send that refuse to pay. We can help you with that too. Now, did you already get the summons to court? Did you already get the summons? What are credit sweeps? It's when they claim identity theft on accounts on accounts that are actually yours. Okay, so they'll try to tell you that charge-offs and collections are fraud. If collections were illegal, you wouldn't be able to get sued. Like, people don't use common sense and logic when we're talking about this type of stuff. All right, they can't accept it for some reason. I don't understand why. But yeah, if collections were legal, if collections were illegal, you wouldn't be able to get sued. Your wages garnished and all that shit. So when you sign that contract with Capital One, Amex, whoever it is, it tells you inside those terms and conditions what they can do if you default on that account. So yes, that's your charge off. Yes, those are collections. That's not the point. The point is, if it's on your credit report, it has to be reporting 100% accurate. That's where we come in at. So people are like, yeah, like, I don't understand how you guys can get things off off credit reports. It's because we're attacking accuracy, not ownership. You never say this account ain't mine. They know that shit was yours. It say Hookah Lounge, Philadelphia. Hey, they got your IP address. They got everything they need. You guys, like, come on, man. We gotta stop. We gotta stop being so desperate, and we gotta start using our common sense and ask questions during your calls. Okay, ask questions. Even when I didn't know about credit, I would ask a question if it didn't sound right. Right? I paid $1,500 for a mentorship, and all they was teaching credit sweeps. I was mad as hell. I knew it didn't make sense because when you ask them, they can't tell you a definitive answer. How you guys dispute? Oh, we got our own method. Bro, what the fuck is the method? What are you talking about, a method? What? Tell me what. You know what? I'm done. Nah, I ain't paying you. Come on, bro. Send me the Cash App. Are y'all still sending money on Cash App for services? Hey, are y'all still sending money on Cash App for services? Ooh wee. I hope y'all still not doing that. 779 up in this. Let's go. 739, 752, 20 years old. That's solid, bro. Keep on grinding. Let's go. Keep it up. It's not about your score, you guys. It's that profile. So you can have a 750, but if you only got 1 or 2 accounts, that's cool because you're young. But we have to keep on building that profile up, getting credit limit increases every 4 to 6 months. You know, if you can get an AU, authorized user here and there from mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, you can do that type of stuff too. But we need to be continuously working on our credit. If you guys need easy accounts, you can DM me the word starter. All right. If you want to schedule a free call with us, DM me the word ready. All right, let's go. 677, that's solid. I have a credit card and a repo. My credit went from 756, then dropped to a low of 500. What I need to do? Soggy cereal, you need to schedule a free call, bro. Schedule a consultation. Best credit cards to have with a 600 to 700 score. The score does not, I don't know, bro. It depends on your profile. I don't know what else you have on your profile. And I don't know what score this is. I don't know what score you're talking about. Is that a Vantage score? Is that a FICO score? What are we talking about? 768, that's solid. The Chase credit cards too inflated. Chase cards are good. Chase cards are good. Carter Ben Sheffin on IG. What's up, bro? I'm gonna be a little late on my payment, but Friday I got you. Hey, don't put that on IG live, bro. Put that. Shoot us a text, bro. Text Anna right now, Carter. Let Anna. He said I'm gonna be late, bruh. Y'all be wilding, bro. He said, I'm listening, coach. Let's get it. Big homie. What you want to know? Can you take late payments off and increase? Increase way easier than late payments. Late payments. Brandon, you've asked me this before. I've seen that name before. Yeah, I've talked about late payments all the time. If it's late payments on a closed account, you dispute the whole account. Treat it like a charge off or just a regular closed account, find an inaccuracy and dispute, and you go through your process. If it's a late payment on an open account, you have to find the easiest ways to find something actually wrong with that account, usually the payment history, right? We're going to use that inaccuracy to leverage the current late payments. If there's nothing wrong with the account, it's 100% accurate, you got to goodwill them to death, all right? There's only a couple ways to get late payments off, you guys. And late payments are so tough. Late payments are so difficult. We just told another person today, they had the account for about 7 months. They got 3 late payments already. It's a $300 card. I told them to pay that card down to 0, right? We're gonna let it report 2 or 3 months, and then we're gonna go back and try to dispute the whole account, find something inaccurate, and try to get the whole account off. That's how difficult late payments on open accounts are, you guys. These are not some little account. Late payments are the most difficult account to get updated or removed. If your favorite guru's talking about, he said, love you, Lou, you real as fuck. And your favorite guru talking about they can get late payments off, blah, 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 send them my way. All right? Send them my way. And I'm gonna have my homie at the FTC waiting. Hey. Some of y'all pages gonna start getting shut down. The FTC is lurking. Oh, I can't wait. Hope some of y'all get arrested too. I hope some of them scammers get arrested. I hope some of those scammers get arrested too. Let's go. How does Credit Karma show a huge difference than a FICO 8 score? They're 2 different credit scores. They're calculated completely different algorithms. All right, so the same 5 accounts, you're going to get a different Vantage 3.0, 4.0. You're going to get a different FICO 8, 9. You're going to get completely different scores based off the same information. Okay. Is Chase credit score inflated? It depends. What they show credit wise still? Who does Chase use still? I got a business credit card with Chase, but my personal stuff, I don't really rock with Chase that much anymore. What they use credit wise, I think. 20K in credit card debt, paying them off with credit consolidation. How can I start building it back? Man, you could have did your own consolidation, bro. You should have did your own consolidation. Let me go back to the question. So wait, when you say credit consolidation, what are you talking about? You got a personal loan and paid off the loans, or you using a company? How do I sign up? Shoot me a DM. All right, DM the word ready. You can click right there, DM, or always click that Service Plus button right there if you don't see this up. How can I delete late payments? Damien, we went over that like 5 minutes ago. What about federal student loans? Low. What about them? Is 588 credit score good? It's not the best. Not the best. It's not, not the end of the world, but we definitely got to improve that, right? Let's go. I'm excited. My scheduled call is on Friday. Let's go. Fridays be jumping. Fridays be jumping. Albert, I'll cover bills and debt of the first 4 people who messaged me grace. Albert, stop. Stop that. Go on your own shit. Stop. My FICO 8 went down 30 points, but on Credit Karma went down 25 points. Yeah, because they're different scores, bro. How can you take inquiries off? You want to get your report, highlight inquiries not attached to open accounts, and we're going to call for that. All right, we're going to call. Y'all want the script? Let me get down to the rest of the questions, and then I'll show y'all the inquiry stuff. All right. Why do companies not want to refinance my car? Never been late on any car payment had in 2 years. Because your credit. If they're not refinancing, it's because they credit. They don't trust you. That's all this shit is trust, right? Risk. How much of a risk are you? That's all of this is. Credit score is a risk score. All right. It takes your past to predict your future. Okay. That's all it is. How can I see my FICO scores? DM me the word FICO or hit the link in my bio. It says get your FICO scores for $1. 7-day trial for just $1. Get all your FICO scores. Caleb, what's up, man? How's a credit score? 691. That's what I got. That's not bad. Couple points away from a 7, but remember, it's all about that profile. So you want to increase that score, we have to change something on the profile. Pay some balances down, get a credit limit increase, add an AU, rent reporters. We got to do something to the profile. What FICO score do they use for car loans? They're going to lose a FICO auto score. Some dealerships, depending on where you're at, some of them use a FICO 8 score. But a FICO auto score is just like the median or the average score of all 3. So you got an 800, a 750, and a 700. The auto FICO score is going to be 750. Okay. J man, let's work. Shoot me a DM. Kumar, appreciate the follow. Kev White, appreciate the follow. We cooking. Let's go. Let's go. Using a company. Damn. Yeah, bro. You kind of, man. If you're using a debt consolidation company, look, you guys, they make you default on your open accounts. That's why we don't rock with those. Shoot me a DM, bro. If you're using a debt consolidation company, shoot me a DM. I gotta see how far along you are. What's that company's terms and conditions and stuff like that. All right. What is Kovo? Kovo is just an installment account you can get, reports fast, no hard inquiry. Yeah, nice little credit builder. If you guys need some easy accounts, Kovo, like Kovo and Kickoff and some of those accounts, DM me the word starter or hit the link in my bio. It says starter accounts. Is 800 good? 800 solid. Why do companies not want to refund? I already answered that. Brandy, let's get it. Let's get it. Don't comment, you guys. Don't comment ready. Click right there and DM me the word ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 640 Kumar. That's not bad. We can definitely improve it though. It's good. Alyssa, appreciate the follow. All right. So let me pull up. He said inquiries. Inquiries. Akira, appreciate the follow. Lauren, appreciate the follow. Can you take off paid repos? Yeah, even if they weren't. But yeah, paid repo. All we're doing is finding inaccuracies, disputing. If the credit reporting agencies aren't doing what we're asking them to do, we suing on the back end. Dispute and sue, baby. That's what we do. And we help you build your profile up along the way too. If you want to see services and prices, just watch the first pin video on my page or just shoot me a DM. DM me the word ready. I'm using a debt consolidation company as well. I have 4 more years on the contract. God damn. Wait, four more years? They signed you to a 360. Oh, shit. They got you on a 360 deal. They got you. Fuck. Damn it. But like there's flaws in their contracts though. There's flaws in their contracts. Like they'll say that the money went to an escrow account, right? You can verify the escrow account. If the money it's not a real escrow account, you can get the whole contract canceled, get your money back and go on about your business. But I don't like debt consolidation companies because they make you default on your open accounts. You build up late payments and shit. And then all they do is once the account turns to a charge off, then gets sold to a collection agent, gets sold to a debt collector. They go on and negotiate on your behalf. So you still have to pay the collection and pay the company. So it's just not a good, it's not a good deal. It's not a good deal. I removed 4K last week. Good shit. Sheezy, appreciate the follow. She said, no, that's wild. I'm weird. And I just disputed a lot of stuff on my credit from 6+ years ago. Okay. How'd you dispute it, Lauren? I don't want that record deal. Facts. I'm cool. I'm going independent. Hey, Lou going independent. You can call and negotiate yourself. Facts. Even before it gets that far, if you know you ain't got no income coming in, you lost your job, whatever it is, before you even get a late payment, you hit Credit One, Capital One, Amex, you hit them up and say, hey, I'm in a financial hardship right now. I know I got a $2,000 balance, but I'm willing to, I want to close this account before I get any late payments. And now I want to just make payments until this account is caught up. They much rather you do that. They don't want to fucking default your account. They don't want to charge off that account. They don't want to chase you down for payments. Okay. Come on, man. I pay them bi-weekly. I have access to the portal of what you're paying. But it's hitting the credit. Okay. Damn. All right, y'all. If y'all just in here right now, you guys can ask your credit questions. All right. If you need help with that credit, your credit starts with a 3, 4, 5, or 6. We can assist, man. Click that Service Plus button right there. DM the word ready. Schedule a free call. How good is 733 and how can I make it better? Depends on your profile, bro. That's what we have to see. But how many open accounts you got? What's your average credit age? What's your utilization at? That's what I need to see, right? 733 is not bad, though. Endless Fashion, appreciate the follow. Inaccurate information. Okay. All right, Lauren. So once the credit reporting agencies respond, then we'll know how to respond to them. Facts. Let's go. Creditors have hardships. You just have to communicate. Facts. People be scared to communicate. You know, I get it too. I ain't never really been scared to communicate, but I'm not afraid to I'm not afraid to ask questions or look dumb or whatever it is. I don't give a damn. All right. I'd rather look dumb and got the information that I needed than try to look cool and sitting there in debt. Nah, player. Nah. No. Hey, what's this? I'm asking questions. Fuck that. I did it yesterday. They went up 4 points since yesterday. All right, yeah, so yeah, they didn't go up 4 points from the disputing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's good. What do you do when negatives don't drop off for a year straight of disputing? It's time to sue. Edward, it was time to sue 6 months ago. It's time to sue. If you disputed correctly, it's all good. Let's go. How much does it cost? Depends on what plan you want. Gold and platinum, 2 different plans. Watch the first pin video on my page. All right. How bad is a late payment from 3 years when applying for business credit? From 3 years ago, you good. 3 years ago, you good. We got you. We got you. You guys interested in business credit? Let us know. DM me the word business. We'll get on the call. All right. I removed 31 collections. Why the fuck my client ran off? Don't get me started. Don't get me started. That's why I'm showing this right here. He said, oh, man, I wanted to be in the 600s. I said, bruh, it's been 30 days. Anna, get the chargeback packet ready. I already know what's coming. Hey, I already know the signs. I already know the signs. I already know. Get the chargeback packet ready. We don't lose chargebacks, y'all, too. Chargeback at your own risk. You don't have the bank looking at you funny. I send them the phone call, contract, work that's been completed. Woo, that's your ass. All the text messages and shit, we ain't gonna lose no chargeback. Ain't gonna lose no chargeback. We probably lost 1 out of 40. 1 out of 40. Yeah, and that's, man, and all the clients that we had, 40 chargebacks in 6 years is very, 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 very low. Very, very, very low. All right, so yeah, when you do good work, you ain't got to worry about that. But if they do want to go, they want to go about that chargeback war, we got ammo for your ass. We got ammo for your ass. No shade, but I should have known once I saw 31 collections. You already know. I have Discover. Okay. I've had school aid still on my credit from 2014. Yeah. We got to get that off immediately. Thank God being redeemed. Let's go. Why did it go up from then? I have to look and see. That was for something that had already happened, right? It was just, yeah, it's not from anything you did yesterday. I paid 3 collections. My score increased 3 points. Why? Because paying collections don't do nothing for you. All right. Paying collections don't do nothing for you unless you do a pay for delete. All right. So if they just say paid collection now we got to go get those things off the report. All right. Amex asks for bank statements, platinum card. No. If they got to verify, if they have to verify your income, then they will. But a lot of times they don't. I've been asked statements before though. Sound familiar? Facts. I had to run off on this last week. I'm weak. 637. Good. That's solid. What's your score? I fluctuate. I first fluctuate from like a 780 to an 820, depending on how much money I'm spending that month. How do you remove financial aid from your school since 2013? You can probably get that off with a phone call. If that's a closed account from 2013, it should have been fell off. That's a layup. You can probably get that done with a phone call. All right. You can call them up and say, hey, this account's been on my report, past statute of limitations. I don't know why this is still on my report. If not, you can dispute it. You can find something wrong with that account quick. Tips on building credit. Rejoice always. DM me the word starter. I already got it all laid out for you. DM me the word starter. I'll send you a Google Doc. It's free. Get to work. Easy work. My shit went up 560 to 720. Woo! I see you, Richard. 3 different scores I've seen for myself. 588, 642, 687. Okay. Now, it depends on what scoring model you're looking at, bro, and what credit score you're looking at. Right? I don't know what that is. Are those all FICO 8 scores? Is one of Vantage 3.0, one of FICO 2? I don't know what that is. All right. I have a bankruptcy from 2018. Can it come off? Yeah, we can attack bankruptcies. As long as it's dismissed or discharged, we can attack it. Doing the program from Tony to closer 6 months in with description. Oh, shit. Y'all. Tony the closer? Y'all know I don't be talking about people. But come on, man. Come on, bro. And he documented scammer? And you get out of there immediately. Get out of there immediately. I thought he was a documented scammer. I thought that was documented. How do I fix my credit? What do you offer? Sheezy, how do we fix your credit? We get your report. We'll find things wrong with the negative accounts, right? We'll find inaccuracies on there. We'll dispute a couple times. The credit reporting agencies don't want to delete. We sue. Suing is part of our dispute process. And when I say sue, you guys, I don't want you to think like a court situation. It's not usually not like that. It's rare. It's rare you have to actually go to court. What usually happens is if we even have to file, our attorneys reach out to their attorneys, get the negotiate, get them settlements popping, counts deleted, debts waived. That's usually how I go. But if we have to file, we will file if we have to. We'll file in federal court. Okay, but that's how we get things done. Collections, pretty much the same thing. While we do that, we educate you along the way, help you add positive accounts. When we do the start to finish, we help you out, hold your hand the whole process. Are you able to remove hard inquiries? Yeah, any inquiry not attached to open accounts, you can dispute those. How do I fix my credit? What do you offer? Rejoice, I just broke that down. He said, Lou Rich, he don't need credit. Hey, I'm broke, bruh. I ain't got no money on. You saw my expenses. Hey, Quan, how much? Quan, how many digits was those expenses? Hey, how many digits was those expenses? This is a bad score, not gonna lie. Gavin, these are client results, bro. This guy just started in February. He's already up 60 points in 30 days. All right, mine 2024, and I have 1 debit. Okay. Yeah, Rejoice, schedule a call. Yo, what's up? My credit 533. Let's go. You need to schedule a call. Click that Service Plus button right there. Let's work. FICO score 740 from Experian Legit. Yeah, solid. 820 the other day. Hey. Your username is diabolical. Okay? You almost got me. You almost got me. Almost said that fucking name out loud. All right? As if there was two names. Do you dispute with CFPB at all? Sometimes, like when we're dealing with late payments, we'll dabble with CFPB a little bit. Like late payments on open accounts for just a last Hail Mary. Yeah. Can you remove late car payments? We can help with late payments. All right. For late payments, even on open accounts, you guys, we're still looking for things wrong with that account to leverage. Okay? To leverage. He said mid six figures. Hey. 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 Your favorite, y'all favorite FTC warrior scammer guru ain't even touching 5 figures. Hey, let alone having 6-figure expenses. Woo! I need a vacation. Hey, I need a vacation. I need a vacation. Bankruptcy from 2018. 8 years ago? Yeah, as long as it's dismissed or discharged, we can attack it. Let's go. Shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM. 6-figure expenses. Oh, inquiries. My bad, y'all. My bad. Inquiries. Here. All right. When you get up in here, this is a group, moneymoves.group, or just DM me the word group. Actually, let me share this. Let me share the screen. All right. Once you get up in here, there's so much shit in here, you guys. It'll take a long time to even get through all this stuff. But for inquiries, right here, and yes, it works. All right. People actually post things in the group same day by calling. All right. Calling is the quickest way to get inquiries and personal info removed. All right. So this is the script right here. Share this tab instead. All right. You want to get your report. All right. You can opt out of these if you want. We're calling to get this stuff off. Okay. If they say this, you say this. If they say this, you say this. If they say that, you say that. If they say that, you say that. All right. After you call at least 3 times each, get as many of those inquiries off as you can on the phone. Click that inquiry letter right there and go to work. I got to take this off. Y'all don't even deserve the credit coach anymore. Y'all taking it for granted. I'm taking that off. Taking this off too. Y'all don't deserve that either. I'm taking that off. But yeah, all the contact information when you call, use the business number and they'll transfer you over to the personal side. A little quick pro tip right there. That'll save you an hour right there. All right. Consent rules when you're calling on the phone. 1-party consent, 2-party consent. That stuff's on there too. All right. If you want the longer scripts, they're on here. All right. So this is just one guide, you guys. That's one little snippet. That's one little snippet. $17, bro. That's $1,000 worth of game right there. Man, y'all, man. It's all good. It's all good. 5 years when I bundle this shit up and sell it to Chase. Sell this shit to Chase. I'm gonna be on the island chilling. Hey Lou, what happened to that free shit? Gone. It's been free since 2018. What else you want? What else you want? The company, Sebi, you missed that, went over your head. That's why you don't type everything you think first. Think about it first. Let it register before you just type shit. Talk about the company. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. I swear, y'all, man. How do you break out of the 720 range? It literally barely goes up. Richard, we got to see that profile, bro. It's all about that profile. Okay, all about that profile. So if you got a 720, if you only got 2 or 3 open accounts, we got to increase that. If your limits have been the same for a while, we got to get those increased. If your credit age is stagnant, we got to add some AUs or rent reporters on there. You have to change the profile up. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, quick training on Friday. Quick training on Friday, 30 minutes going over this, and then 30-minute Q&A. All right. And this not super hands-on. I'm not going through every single fucking detail, right? This is a quick little free training on Friday that you guys can attend. It's an event here on TikTok. It's free. Just go to my page. The event should be right there. You click register. But even if you don't register, when I go live, you'll be able to see it. All right. But we're just going to go over the basics. Right? We're going to go over the basics. Send your favorite guru over too, because it's time for them to level up. Oh shit. Minute business up, bro. I have a foreclosure that was charged off zero balance, but lost lots of late payments. How do I remove? Minute business. So we're gonna treat that like any other negative account. We're gonna find something wrong with that account, and we're gonna dispute those inaccuracies. If they don't want to remove it, we're suing on the back end. There's some more stuff that goes into it, of course, but that's pretty much the meat and potatoes of it. All right. If you need anything from me, just click right here. Join King Credit. I forgot I was live everywhere else. I will refer you to my uncle who's a dentist. You scared me for a sec. What's holding me back is a $15K charge off from 2022 and 2 collections totaling $900. That's work. Schedule a free call, bro. That's the type of stuff we go over during your consultation. Let's get it. Is it possible to remove inquiry on open credit cards? You can, but I wouldn't attempt. We don't do that for you. You can use the same method that I showed you, right? But it's just going to be difficult because it's a tied to an open account. All right. And people don't tell you this, but sometimes they close accounts. When you guys are just disputing all inquiries and doing all that stuff, there's repercussions for that type of stuff. All right. They can close that credit card, right? They can close that auto loan. They can close that shit because if you call them talking about this inquiry was fraud, it's like, bro, if it was fraud, then we gotta we gotta close this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be real careful doing that type of stuff, man. So that's why we only dispute inquiries, not attached to open accounts. All right. I'm not trusting you with my credit. Great. Hey, bro, stop it. Wait, didn't you just say? So you went from this. I will refer you to my uncle. You went from that to this? Oh, man. It's a joke went over your head. Hold on. 25 followers, 23 following. Oh, you a troll. My bad, bro. I shouldn't even be acknowledging you. My bad. That's my fault. I got to get better at that. I got to get better at that, man. Lou got flaws too. Lou got flaws too, man. Where is, there we go. Lou got flaws too, man. Lou got flaws too. All right, y'all. 417, 15K charge off. I did with my mom at 18 years old. Yeah, Roman, I told you what to do. Here right there, schedule a call. DM the word ready. Let's go. Because I can tell you all the information right now. You're not going to remember it, right? You're going to hit me up in the DM and ask it again. Then, you know what I'm saying? Just schedule a call. I don't know, why people hesitate. It's free. All you got to do is get your credit report for $1. All right. And no, we don't get the dollar. We don't get the dollar. Hey, people use that as an excuse. Oh man, I'm not signing up. I'm not paying no dollar to get my credit report. I got Credit Karma. I see. I see. So a dollar that does not go to us. That's the camel. That's the what's it called? That's the whatever that broke the camel's back. That was your deciding factor. $1? I got 250K on auto loan debt. How do I remove it? Johnny, schedule a call, bro. You got to find an inaccuracy. We got to dispute those inaccuracies. If the credit reporting agencies aren't doing what we're asking to do, we sue on the back end. That's the method, you guys. That's the method. No credit sweep, no FTC reports, none of that nonsense. You have to actually have to attack them with the law, especially with that type of debt right there. Okay? Credit Karma is hella false. Why do you say that? Roman? Why do you say that? I know what you're trying to say, but why do you say that? These lives are for education, so, sometimes we got to actually educate folks. Why do you say Credit Karma is hella false? If I didn't have enough to pay off my balances this month, but I pay the minimum, yeah, it's going to affect you, right? But that's still better than nothing, right? Pay the minimum, live to fight another day, all right? You're going to get hit with some interest and stuff like that, but it's all good, okay? Pay the minimum, no late payments, no late fees. And next month, when you can knock out the full balance, right? Or knock out most of the balance next month, okay? You got to do what you got to do. All right, depends on your credit limit and how much credit you are using. No, it does not. Roman, no, it does not. Why do you answer him but didn't answer my question? How come you said Credit Karma? All right, here we go. I said it because my TransUnion said a 723 and Equifax was 797, but dealership had a lower number. Yeah, so because Credit Karma is a Vantage score, bro. So don't say it's not Credit Karma's fault. They tell you exactly what they're showing you. They're showing you a Vantage 3.0 score. Don't take a Vantage score to somebody that's looking at a FICO score. Okay? So Credit Karma is not wrong. Experience is not wrong. No, none of them are wrong. Okay? None of them are wrong. All right? They're all credit scores based off your profile. Okay? Based off your profile. Don't take a Vantage score to somewhere that's looking at a FICO score. All right? That's how we got to start looking at it. All right? Does freezing secondary bureaus like LexisNexis do anything? It can help a little bit. It can help a little bit, especially with inquiries and personal information, identifiers and stuff like that. It can help with that. Appreciate the share. My credit limit is 500. I'm new to credit cards and I used up my limit and 200 for other one, max it out. Okay. Yeah. You max your cards out. Yeah, your score's going to drop. All right. Your utilization, when that utilization reports, your score's going to drop. That's okay. Don't panic. All right. Pay your minimum payment. Lock in for the next month. Get your stacks up. And then next month, we're going to pay that shit down. Okay. Oh, man. Another one. Where is this information coming from? I'm panicking because it affects me in a good way, I'm guessing right now. Yeah, you're good, bro. You're good. It don't affect you in a good way. No, not a good way, but your score's going to drop, okay? Due to utilization, though. That's okay. All right? That's okay. As long as you know that. Now you know when you max your cards out and you let the balance report on that statement date, you know your score is going to drop. It's a learning lesson. At least pay that minimum payment. Then next month, okay, when you pay that balance all the way down to $5, now we know better. right? This is a learning lesson, right? We can bounce back from utilization, you guys. We can bounce back from that. A lot of people that reach out to us, they think they have bad credit, but they just have high utilization. We can't help you with, we can give you some tips and tricks, but we're not going to pay your balances for you. But yeah, you should always use between 10 to 30. Who told y'all this? Number one, the usage does not. Yeah, this is not true either. All right, it's not true either. So if you want to get credit limit increases in the future, using only 10% of the balance, that's not going to help you get credit limit increases in the future. You can use whatever you want on your card, right? If you're getting cash back and reward points and all that, you want to show a lot of activity on that card anyways. As long as you're paying your balances down at the right time, it's all good. As long as you're paying your balances down at the right time, it's all good. All right. If let's say your statement date's the 17th, right? You pay that balance down before the 17th, right? And it only reports, let's say you were using $10,000 on the 16th, but you paid it $10,000 on the 15th, and you paid it down on the 16th. On the 17th, it reports $5. The credit point agencies never knew that you were spending $10K 2 days prior. Okay. So yeah, that using only 10, that's not true either. We just have to be responsible. Okay. But when you're younger, when you're first getting started with credit, I do not suggest you maxing your card out, showing a whole bunch of utilization and doing all that. You got to get your reps in. You got to get some points up. You got to get some shots up. Okay. Yeah, I already know it dropped, but it went up because I paid it off the day after and it went back up. Why does Experian say a lower credit score than Credit Karma? The two different credit scores. Credit Karma's a Vantage score. Experian is going to show one of the FICO scores, right? Probably a FICO 8. Skelly, what's up? What's up? So how long should it sit before you pay it off? That's going to depend on your dates. Everybody got their own payment dates and their own statement dates. Okay. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I'm starting to be more responsible and also got a new job. Let's go. Let's go. Stacking them onions. Stacking that money on. Let's go. That's what I like to hear, man. Good shit. Good shit. All right, y'all, I'm out. If you need anything else from me, shoot me a DM. And DM me the word ready. You can hit the link in my bio. Everything else is in there too. For the people that were asking about the business bank accounts for all industries, it's in my link tree. It should be the first link. It says business banking. All right, click it, sign up. All you need is your entity information, whether that's a LLC, LLP, C Corp, whatever it is, right? Your EIN. You're gonna need your personal information too, ID, proof of address, that type of stuff. Open up a bank account in 5 minutes. Don't matter the industry. All right. So whoever was asking for that earlier, I'll put it in my link tree for you. And if you guys need merchant accounts and all that stuff, if you're a high risk industry, let me know. Shoot me a DM. Got you. Is Chase Freedom Unlimited and Capital One Quicksilver good cards for everyday use? The Freedom Unlimited is a little bit better than the Capital One, than the Quicksilver. Quicksilver is a nice little intro card, though. They're both low-key intro cards, but the Chase Freedom is a little bit higher than the Quicksilver. They're both solid cards. All right. All right, y'all, I'm out. If you need anything else from me, shoot me a DM. All right, wherever you're watching at. And I'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific time. All right, 9 a.m. Pacific time. If you need anything else from me, shoot me a DM. Thanks for rocking with me. I'm out.